311 right now, and I'm Air Force Staff Sergeant Isaac Garden. It's a great day to be alive, and even better day to do something nice for someone. So, you know, the rest, get on out there and be a blessing. Speaking of, I have a couple gentlemen in the studio with me, and if you tuned in last hour, you know, this guy's not familiar. Well, he is familiar. He's not a stranger to the studio here. Sergeant Jesse Smith, 2-Cap PAO NCO. What's going on, Sergeant Smith?
Hey, not much. I know everybody out there was listening to make sure that I was going to come back or not.
You know what? They were going to hold you to what you said. Like,
Yeah.
You know, 2-hour special.
I know they're happy.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. All right, settle down. All right, we also have Captain Terry Hill. He's the Delta Commander, Delta Company, 3-2 General Support Aviation Battalion Commander. It's a whole mouthful. I had it perfect before we came on. I was just spitting it out. Let me try it again. Captain Terry Hill, Delta Company, 3-2 General Support Aviation Battalion Commander.
There we go.
That was it. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good yourself.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. All right, so we're just gonna get right into it. So, what does Delta Company do, and what are some key missions that you guys fulfill here?
Yeah, so first off, thanks for having us on. But so Delta Company is the aviation maintenance company supporting 3-2 GSAB, all of the CH-47 Chinooks and UH-60s aircraft. You know, and our mission is to provide a safe, quality product in a timely manner. Basically, just giving the 2-cab commander the operational readiness rate to fight and win tonight.
Okay. So what is the primary mission of the Chinook? Because you see them all the time. You know, the one time when we climbed the mountain,
right.
They came and got us. You know, in the Chinook. But I have no clue what the Chinook does. What is its primary mission?
So, I mean, they have a multitude of missions. They can do heavy lift. They can do air assaults. They can do sling loads. It's a multifaceted aircraft. A lot of amazing capabilities.
And the Chinook is the large 2-rotor helicopter you're going to be flying
Right.
over Camp Humphreys and Osan all the time, just to let those listeners know.
Right. Thanks for clarifying that. So the primary mission here at Camp Humphreys is the heavy lifting, like just pretty much just picking stuff up and moving it to different places.
Yeah, absolutely. So they do basically anything that the ground force command needs. So they do general support. They can do mass movement. One of the big missions is the NEO movement. So if we have to fight tonight, their main mission is to move as many service members and their families as possible.
So what's the maximum capacity on a Chinook for personnel?
You know, I'm a Black Hawk guy, so it should be around 35. It depends on if they have internal tanks for extra fuel or whatever. But big shout out to the UH-60 community as well.
I'm a Black Hawk guy myself, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm very unfamiliar with anything helicopter, right? So hearing about this and how cool it is, of course, helicopters are cool, like the Transformers. It's my favorite. Then you got the, hey, look, don't joke. Okay? This is what I know about helicopters, right? Transformers.
We just know that you love Transformers because that's what you go to all the time.
Every time you call me. Okay, so all right. All jokes aside, helicopters are super cool, right? So what is it that you would like to tell like kids if they say, "Oh man, the helicopter is cool. It looks cool, but what is it, about the helicopter that makes it mission worthy? It makes it, something that you guys go to. That all right. So the Air Force has the jets.
Yeah,
right?
fixed wing.
Fixed wing, and then the Army has helicopters.
Yeah.
And you also have some jets in some areas.
Right.
So what is it about the helicopters that you love the most?
I like that we can take off and land anywhere. We don't have to have a large runway. We don't have to have a lot established. We can land in the middle of a field if need be. I know, jets. They say they're cool, but they can't hover. So.
Right. Well, the F-35.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's not talk about that though. Yeah, that one hurt. But okay, so how long have you guys been here in Korea?
So I'm coming up on 2 years. I'll be changing out December 1st. But just kind of getting back to our mission. That's what I love about aviation is the maintenance portion. So it's absolutely amazing to hand over a multi-million-dollar aircraft to our phase teams, and they they're right out of AIT. Some of them are 19, 20 years old, and they're taking an aircraft, tearing it completely down, and building it all the way back up, and it's ready to fly after that. So it's absolutely amazing what they do.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And at that point, we're going to take a short break. We're going to go into the weather right now. It's currently 66 degrees. It's going to be a low of 47, 10% chance of rain. Friday is going to be a high of 59 and a low of 50, 100% chance of rain Friday night. And Saturday is going to be a high of 62 and a low of 44.
Your DoD Community Bank exchange rate is $1 will get you 1,128 won.
And at the exchange fuel station, unleaded will get you $2.36. Premium will cost you $2.79, and diesel will round you out at $2.62.
All right, and we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with some Kesha and Imagine Dragons. And after that, I'll be coming right back with Captain Terry Hill and Sergeant Jesse Smith. Keep it locked right here on AFN The Eagle, because we are proudly serving America's best. It's 3:45 right now, and we are back with Talon Talk. Got Captain Terry Hill, Delta Company 32 General Support Aviation Battalion Commander, and also Sergeant Jesse Smith. We talked a little bit about what Delta Company does and their key missions they fulfill, and also the accomplishments that they've had since they've been in command. And a couple of those was some runs and some physical things. So we talk a little bit about the Spartan race, and what are some other unit events coming up during the holidays?
Yeah, so on the 14th, our next event will be the I'm not sure what they call it, maybe like a turkey trot on Camp Humphreys. But that'll be our next unit run. And that'll be on the 14th.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the Spartan race, and how big of a deal was that?
So that was absolutely amazing. We had 32 complete the Spartan race in the company. And we trained for, I'd say, 3 or 4 months. We had the Army 10 miler in there that kind of helps out with our training. But really, the Spartan race, you can train all you want, but there's really no training for it, because it's a monster. So it was 12 miles with 25 obstacles, and it was held at a ski resort. So it's not flat ground. It's you were literally running the Black Diamond slopes, and I think that was the worst part. It was something that we did as a team, and it really brought Delta Company together, because we got split up a little bit, but we definitely stayed in battle buddy teams, and it's one of those events where you couldn't done it by yourself, with the obstacles and without the encouragement of your battle buddy there. It was a monster, but it was phenomenal.
So it's not a relay; it's everybody completes it.
Right.
On their own.
Yep.
You got your wingman or your battle buddy to help you out.
Yep.
What were some of the obstacles?
Yeah.
Oh man, so you take off running right up the hill. You go through a water obstacle, and then there was probably 7 or 8 walls you had to climb over. There was a rope climb. You had to crawl under barbed wire in about 6-inch mud. There was a giant slip and slide at the end. It sounds fun, but at the bottom of it, it wasn't fun. At the very bottom of it was these huge boulders.
Yeah.
And thankfully that was towards the end, because it would tear you up pretty good. But I would say the hills alone were the obstacles.
Oh yeah. Just thinking about up a hill. Was it okay? So is it? It's a ski resort. So
Yes.
There's no snow, right?
No, yeah, right. No snow.
Was it grass? Was it what kind of?
Yeah, it was grass. When we took off, it was about -2 degrees Celsius, so it's pretty chilly. But if you've ever been snowboarding or skiing and you're going down the Black Diamond slopes, it's fun going down, but it's absolutely terrible going up. A lot of us, we were almost crawling. It was so steep.
I mean, do what you gotta do.
Hey,
Right,
and
exactly.
that's I gotta get it out to everyone that finished. It was, I'd say past mile 4, it was nothing but heart.
Yeah.
Like how is our bodies moving?
Sheer will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. So Any other things that you want to talk about? The next 5Ks and all of this stuff. I know we talked about that. What about this Thanksgiving that I heard about? This Thanksgiving dinner that you're going to be doing.
Oh yeah, so it'll be a second annual Thanksgiving dinner for the soldiers of Delta Company. Logistically, it's pretty tough. I think we have one of the best FRGs in Korea. They feed. Right now we're at 207 soldiers. The intent is to provide a home cooked meal to all of our soldiers, just kind of give them that slice of being back home, even though we're in the forward deployed environment. But a big shout out to the FRG to make this happen. We did it last year. It was a great event. We had so much food, we was able to send it back to the barracks with the soldiers. But it's just a great a great event. So we'll have we'll have not only the Thanksgiving dinner, but just a time for us to thank the soldiers for all the things that they do for Delta Company and make it so great.
So what's a FRG?
It's a family readiness group.
That's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to speculate or assume. I mean, just want to pick that up. Because I know there's other people thinking like, what's a FRG?
Yeah.
You can just freaking regular guys.
Yeah.
You can think of 1,000 things to put in place for that, but. I mean, that sounds awesome. So you're going to have the family involved in the whole thing, or how's that going to go? Yeah, so
the ladies of the FRG, and we have one male spouse, but the family readiness group, it's a support unit for the soldiers that have their families over here. So we have about 23 families, and so we do. My wife Julie Hill leads it. But we have, she does a lot of socials and basically they take care of the soldiers, on a daily and weekly basis. So even though they may not have their significant others here, and we try to provide that home cooked meals and that feeling of family here in Delta Company.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Can I get a plate? Is the next question though.
Absolutely.
If you come out to cover it. Oh yeah.
That's what it
yeah. I tell you, if you compete in our Monday Murph Challenge and you break the 1 hour mark, you've earned yourself a plate. How about that?
I'll never eat. Messing around with you guys. Seriously. But I wrote it down and I have all the information. And I'm gonna mentally prepare myself for this because it takes some mental preparation to do all of this stuff. So it sounds very grueling, and hats off to you guys for even competing. And then on top of that, setting the record. You said yours was what, 28 minutes and
28 minutes 28 seconds. Sergeant Dyke, his is shortly behind mine. It's like 29 minutes. He broke the 30-minute mark as well.
Okay.
So
let me now while you're thinking about what would take 28 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and let's hash this out. Right, 1 mile sprint on the treadmill, 300 air squats, 200 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, and then another mile sprint. So all of that is in 28 minutes and 29 minutes. So yeah, it took 28 minutes, absolutely. And my hat is off to you guys. But like I said, I'm gonna prepare myself mentally for this, and I will let you know by Monday if I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
So
sounds good.
I can't make it. I'm not gonna make it. But that being said, we're gonna take a break, and it's gonna be 66 degrees right now, and tonight is gonna be partly cloudy with a low about 47 degrees. Tomorrow, Friday, is going to be a 90% chance of rain with a few showers in the morning, becoming a steady rain in the afternoon with a high about 59, and a 100% chance of rain Friday night. So altogether, it's going to be about 1,000% chance of rain throughout the rest of the weekend, and that's not very good for me because I don't like the rain.
That's good math right there.
I know, right?
Solid.
I know. I be telling people, they don't even listen. But Saturday is going to be a high of 62 with a low of 44.
All right, so exchange fuel prices, unleaded is $2.36, premium $2.79, and diesel $2.62.
Your DoD Community Bank exchange rate is $1. Will get you 1,128 won.
All right, and that being said, thank you guys for coming out. Captain Hill, it's been a pleasure. Sergeant Dyke in the back over there, just poking your head out every now and again. Appreciate it. Feel free to drop in the studio whenever you guys, are on this side of the peninsula.
Yeah, you got any shout-outs, sir?
Yeah, I'd like to a big shout-out to the ACES team back in Camp Humphreys.
wife or anybody?
Oh, she knows I love her.
Oh, yeah, I ain't worried about my wife. She knows. She knows that. All right. That being said, we're gonna take a short break. Got some Alicia Keys' "Girl on Fire," and also something better by Audie and Lady Annabelle. But keep it locked right here on AFN The Eagle. They're proudly serving America's best.